We're here to share the morning with you.
We're dancing with olive oil this morning. You know, the best thing about the silly season is the fabulous foods that we can feast on. Now, Rob McGavin is here with some homegrown produce perfect for preparing those festive meals. Most importantly, though, Rob, you're here with, I think, the world's greatest olive oil, Cobram. Well done.
Thanks, Glenn. It was 15 years ago that Paul Reed and my partner and I left college and decided to plant the first olive tree.
15 years later?
Well, we knew nothing about marketing olive oil. We just focused on a high-quality product and a good price and some innovations like this little pourer.
What about the pop-up spout? Can we get a close-up of the pop-up spout? Have a look at that.
And it works.
Everybody needs Cobram olive oil, extra virgin olive oil in the pantry, because, apart from the fact that it's just such a fabulous product, that pop-up spout is amazing. Now, Nino is here with us from La Rosa and the fabulous Pendolino restaurant. And he is going to cook up a storm. Good morning, mate.
Good morning.
Nice to have you with us. What are you doing with us?
This morning I'm doing two dishes.
Yep.
The first one is a lovely little tartare of Malulabar white tuna, and this is great for summer, and it just works magnificently with the Cobram Estate Olive Oil.
Sensational. Now, let's talk about the olive oil, Rob, because the thing about this, you say in 15 years you've taken it from nothing to an award-winning olive oil. You've won a stack of awards for this.
You know, look, we've really had an undividing focus on quality, and with olive oil, the quicker you get it from the tree and turn it into olive oil, the better. And what a lot of people don't realise is that olive oil is just the fresh juice of the olive, and all of the goodness from the olive fruit is infused into this oil, and there's nothing else, whereas nearly all the other mainstream cooking oils have had chemicals and solvents because they come from seeds. So this is the fruit, the juice of the fruit.
We are very lucky in Australia, very lucky to have olive oil of this quality, aren't we?
Yeah, no, look, we absolutely are, and Australian consumers are the luckiest in the world when it comes to the quality of the produce they can buy
How do you
at
use
the
it
price.
at home?
Oh, look, we have it on the table like a bowl of tomato sauce, and certainly you can't fool children. I've got 3 little boys under 12, and they pour it on absolutely everything. Not because we grow olive oil, but because it lifts the flavour of the food. It's fresh, it's beautiful, and they love it.
Yeah, of course they would love it. Why not? Because it's magnificent. Now, listen, while you're doing that, just tell us what you're doing.
Well, this is the second dish, which is a lovely little heirloom tomato bruschetta we're going to do. This is
Bruschetta, I love that, bruschetta.
Bruschetta. I've been working on my Australian accent for a long time.
Yeah, well done. We don't have imitations on this program. We have the real thing.
So this is some bread that we make at the restaurant, and this is a dish we have on the menu at La Rosa, and it's heirloom tomatoes. So these beautiful, we've got these amazing flavoured and amazing coloured tomatoes. We do that with a little bit of olive puree and some, and also a little bit of dried ricotta.
And you're going to do something wonderful with the tuna as well. I can't wait for that. Rob, let's just talk while Nino's doing this and cooking up this fabulous storm here with the Cobram extra virgin olive oil. Let's talk about your awards, because you've won all these awards. I think 43 at the last competition, where you were competing with international olive oil makers. I mean, people from places that you would expect olive oil to come from, like Spain and Italy, etc. And Australia won. We scooped the pool.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And probably our greatest award twice, where we've won the most prestigious olive oil competition twice, once in New York and once in LA, where there was over 700 oils from all around the world and 18 judges flown in from Europe as well. And we naturally just produce a really high quality olive oil, and with olive oil, the fresher it is and the higher the quality, the better it is for your health. And to be really honest, I'd just say to consumers, you don't need to buy Cobram, but you do need to buy Australian. It's the freshest, it's the healthiest, and it's made right here, and you're supporting local jobs.
6-hour turnaround time from the time you pick the olives until the time you actually produce the olive oil, right?
Yep.
And that makes a huge difference, because when you're talking about olive oils from overseas, we could be talking months, possibly years before it gets here, correct or not?
Yeah, no, absolutely. There's no doubt about that. And Europe does make some good oils, but they certainly consume them themselves. And in Australia, we're just lucky we're not tied to tradition. We need to mechanically harvest because labour's so expensive.
Good stuff, mate. Where can we get Cobram? Supermarkets all around the place?
Yes, absolutely everywhere.
Any decent supermarket around the place worth its olive oil will have Cobram extra virgin. Buy some. Get it in your pantry cupboard. Thanks, boys.
Thanks, Glenn.
Here to share the morning.